Jamie mentioned Nuno Mendes being one of the you said, best left back in the world, but Hakimi is not far from being the best right back in the world when you think about it, because he can do it
both.
Going forward, going obviously to defend, but the way, and we're going to talk about it, Jamie and Micah, after the way he's allowed to go inside, and we've seen it now. It's a thing. Pep did start that, by the way, sending the fullback inside, but they do it also on the other side. It becomes very complicated, but he's so good on the ball, and he can finish well also. And his football IQ is not bad either. So. It's just great to see him play.
He's fantastic, isn't he?
He's unbelievable. Take us to Hakimi.
Yes,
please.
let's go. Let's go over there. Achraf Hakimi, hopefully you can hear us now. We've been waiting to speak to you. Congratulations.
Hakimi!
Welcome to the show.
Hey.
My man!
How are you guys?
We're good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm happy.
Good. Are you happy? Because obviously you don't get the job done on the night, but on aggregate you get that 5-4 win. You know you're going to the semi-finals. How do you feel about tonight's game in general?
I feel great. Of course, a little bit like nervous in the end, but we make it. We are in the semi-final, and we are really happy.
Achraf, c'est Thierry. We're going to carry on in English because, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
I just wanted to ask you something. First and foremost, congratulations, but I wanted to ask you something. How much do you like the possibility when you go forward to be able to go inside all the way and participate in an attack?
I feel really good. The coach give me the freedom to move around. When we have the possession, he said for me be inside or open, like that we can create the space and create a movement with the team. And I feel really good there, and I can be close to the goal like today and help the team in that position.
Shukran.
What did that mean? For the rest of us.
Thank you.
Ah, okay, got it. Sorry, didn't know.
Yeah, that's like Hakimi, big Meeks here. How you doing, man? I've been a fan for a long, long time. But the way you are performing right now is top level. I'm thinking you've got to be in the top 2 right backs in the world now. Is that something that you feel you're doing?
Thank you for your words. I don't think a lot that I let you guys to decide who is the best or who is in the top 2, but I try to do my job. I try to enjoy the people who like football. I'm really happy with that.
No. We need. Okay. We'll do the talking
Who is
for you.
Who is the top 2?
No problem at all. But we got to ask you. Have you seen the show? Have you seen the clips? You must see the clips. We go viral every single week.
Yeah, but tell me your top 2.
Yeah, it's a good question.
Yeah.
I want to hear the answer too.
Hakimi,
Problem?
you are spot on. Absolutely brilliant. If he's in the top 2, who's the other one?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm gonna
Come
go.
on, say.
You got big stumbling. I'm starting. I like Trent.
Oh,
Okay.
I like
he's gone
Trent.
for Trent.
Yeah, good player.
Yeah. I mean, Hakimi, I want to ask you about the difference in the team. You look like the best team in maybe Europe at this moment. In the past, you've had maybe the biggest names in world football, but now it feels more like a team. Do you think that gives you a greater opportunity to win the competition this season?
I think we are really confident. I think since 2 years right now, we work a lot, we improve a lot, and we are in the way to become a big team. And we are again in the semi-final, and we want to show everyone that the Paris Saint-Germain is a big team, a big club, and we're gonna fight for all the titles that we can.
Hakimi, you're the best. You're my number 1. Don't worry. You're my number 1.
Very quick question before you go. Who do you expect to play in the semi-finals? Will it be Arsenal or Real Madrid?
I don't know. Both teams, they are really good, and if we want to go and we win the Champions League, we have to win all the big teams, and we are ready for that.
True that. All right, perfect. Thank you so much.
Well done,
Hey.
listen, can I just ask you, why do you always change your accent when you speak to players? Just speak normal English.
But why do you two
speaks
also
very good
use
English.
people's last names to talk to them?
Yeah.
Why don't you call
I
them
was
by...
very wary about pronouncing his first name. So
No, that was
I went with
okay.
Hakimi. I was thinking Achraf. I could easily get that wrong.
Wow.
Do
Were
you
you
think...
laughing at me there? I was asking a question.
I just thought it was funny that
because
you
you
called him
want
Hakimi. Yeah.
Oh, with Hakimi.
What happened to you?
What do you mean?
Big day.
You didn't have an answer for that. Or
Where
did you
did
get
the
put on the
top two
spot?
come
What
from?
happened?
I've heard someone say like top
three.
5 or top 3. Where's the top 2?
I just thought I'd change it up.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
top
We do
two.
things
But
differently.
did you
here.
think about the other one? You didn't. I didn't.
I
Do you think you offended him?
I thought about it, but I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to, you know. We might just speak to other people down the line, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
So
gotta
I didn't
keep everyone
want to.
happy.
So I said top 2.
I said that before the game kicked off. You like to keep everyone happy, don't you?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Diplomatic. Yeah, it works.
Okay, cool.
Works.
I think football in the last sort of 4 or 5 years, it's always been about getting a 5 on the last line, a front 5. And in the past, when you said Pep would bring someone into midfield alongside one of us holding midfield players, the 2 number 8s then had almost become like 2 number 10s. You'd have 2 wingers, centre forward, 2 number 10s. So it's almost like, okay, people are aware of that now. So it's almost trying to surprise people by players popping up in positions that they're not used to. So I see Liverpool do that a lot, where their actual fullbacks end up on the last line but inside. But it's still about getting like a front 5, isn't it? So every time you look at the Paris Saint-Germain clips there, it's about front 5. So they're actually, what you've said in the past, maybe the wingers go on the outside and the fullbacks go on the outside. Wingers come inside, maybe with a centre forward, you've got a 5. Now this is just doing it slightly different, but it's always about trying to get 5 attackers on the last line.
Would you be comfortable? You played a lot of games centre-back, but you played some games at right-back as well. Would you be comfortable doing that,
No.
what the fullbacks are
I
doing now?
No, I wouldn't have been capable of doing that. I mean, I wasn't really capable of getting forward and getting crosses in, to be honest, but the way they are now, I famously said, who would grow up and want to be a fullback? You know, I was talking to my mate Gary Neville, but what you're asking of fullbacks now, they're almost looking as important as everybody in this team. But I mean, you're throwing it to me, but I was a centre-back who played the odd game of fullback. You were a fullback.
would have enjoyed that.
Yeah, I was a fullback, but I think that nowadays they have more technical qualities on the ball. So my game was sort
That's
of...
something you were lacking?
No, to a certain extent, yes. I would actually agree with you. So when I played with David Silva, he would go inside. I would go outside just to be basically the decoy so he could get on the ball there. And I wasn't a great crosser of the ball, but what was really good is just fizzing it across the box, getting it into the area. But this and what I'm seeing now with these fullbacks, it's different level. And that's why I think you're seeing now the likes of Trent, the likes of Hakimi, whether the other side, they're just going for so much money now because it's more than just defending, isn't it? You need to do the other side as well.
We're talking about a trend, like we talk about the fullback going in, and I think we talked about it. What Luis Enrique does, what Pep usually do, and Simone Inzaghi. You remember we covered it?
Yep.
You remember when they are in possession, the 3 holding midfielders are playing as centre-backs, and the centre-backs are a bit everywhere. Yeah. You could have done what Dumfries does. You know what I mean? If you balance, if the team is well balanced, you can go forward. And I know, again, we talked about it sometime. It can be dangerous because you can be out of position. If the team loses the ball. But why not? Look, they got their reward, even taking big risk against Villa.